Other elbow from Arman. He's so short. He can. This is what Volk does. He gets these like not that dominant positions, but he can like do well from them with damage because of how short and stocky they are. Dan Hooker's got to stop the mount take here. Got to stop the mount take. Good elbows from Arman. Dan Hooker tries to sit up a bit. All right, we're going to go to, we'll see. Maybe Dan will try and go to another round on the feet. Arman going for mount here. He's took mount. Dan Hooker's got to scramble. He's got to escape this position. Arman's good in mount. He's separating the arm as well. Thank you for the $20 poking out of his shorts. All right, buddy. Gay as fuck. Threatening the arm triangle, Dan. Dan's got a bad angle for this arm triangle. This is tight as fuck. He's got a straight arm, though. He's got his arm straight. I don't know if the angle's fully there. This is pretty tight, though. Now it's really tight on Dan Hooker. He's going to have to tap. Hey, little D, he taps him. Arm triangle in round 2. I think that was my prediction as well. Great win from Arman Tsarukyan, dude. Now call out Ilia Topuria. I hate that the head clash did all of that damage on his face. Hate that the head clash did all that damage. That's annoying. But Arman Tsarukyan, dude, call out Ilia. Call out Ilia. Just how good is Joaquim Silva, dude? I think I said that in my prediction video. Arm triangle. Or a TKO from mount. I said it would be a mount finish. Good performance proves nothing, no? I mean, it does. He finished Dan Hooker easily in the 2 rounds. Thank you for the 2. Great performance. Nice. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Dan Hooker tried jumping the guillotines. But Arman's Gator rolls are like the best in the sport. The best Gator rolls in the game, dude. Here come Ilia has no chance, crowd. Can't believe I agree with Ali, with Craig Jones. He's not provided any value to the Aussies. Dan Hooker's New Zealand. The fuck? Ilia ducking Arman and Paddy. True. He's not ducking Arman. What the fuck? Respect to Arman for actually having a fight instead of stalling out 5 rounds. He normally does do that, though. How good is Charles? Very good. Charles is very good. Yeah, Oliveira is very good, dude. Oliveira is very good. We're finding out more and more. Which means how good's Ilia as well, kind of, you know? Someone said Arman to active to be a Dagestani fighter. Arman, human, mountain, goat, headbutt down in the face-off and in the fight. True. Face isn't just swole. It looked indented from the near. Yeah, he rammed his head into him as well, though. Nice, my picks are good. Why Arman beat a guy with 12 losses? Does lighter man skill apply to every division? Probably. So happy for Ian Gary. But Dan Hooker was a featherweight, so probably not. Thank you for the 1 mirror. Appreciate that. All right, don't start spamming. Why do the Dagestanis never fight each other? He's not a Dagestani fighter. Fucking hell. Arman's Christian. I know, but Pakistanis are taking this as a big win. I have no idea why. Christian victory. Why are you guys spamming Islam? These guys are desperate for anything, innit? Fucking hell. Just a scratchy. Let's age. Christian warrior. True. Is that his dad? What the fuck? Jesus. Yeah, put him down, Unc. You blew your back out there. Bro, this isn't Islam laying on people doing nothing. Arman actually makes it entertaining. He tries to batter him. Yeah, he does. He tries to do ground and pound. Arman was holding the glove when he landed the knee in round 1. Not like it would have mattered, though. Yeah, that is nasty. But they do cheat. They're even claiming Christians now. Thank you for the 2. Stop fucking spamming. What the fuck? He's on the mic now. Let's see if he calls out Ilya. Ilya sleeps Arman. Arman controls, looks to finish. Armenian's based. He called out Ilya. Really weak call out, dude. Really terrible. No energy. Loki Arman could maybe have beat Islam. He could have. He's Armenian. Also guarantee under his left eye is fractured. Yeah, for sure. End of January. I told you, January. Yep. In LA, because of the Armenians in LA. Book Arman Tsarukyan versus Ilya Tapuria for the first Paramount numbered event in January. That's the activity we need. 0 Aura call out? Yeah, he didn't have any Aura call out. Makhachev, that's how you beat the shit out of someone in the ground. I think he would have beaten him. Chat, I was going to pick Arman Tsarukyan to beat Islam Makhachev when they first were supposed to fight each other. I think he would have beaten him. Did I pick Arman? I feel like I picked Arman. I might have picked Makhachev back then. I don't even know. I feel like I picked Arman. I'm not sure what I did. Opinion on Bisping wearing the eye patch I missed? No idea. Arman, honestly, a pretty likable guy. Yeah, they try and cancel you and literally nothing happens. I know, yes, nothing's changed. Too bad he missed weight. Yeah, he missed weight. No, you picked Islam. Okay, well, I think he wins. I think Arman wins. I do think Arman would have beat him at lightweight retroactively. Were you impressed by Ian's performance? Yes. Yes, I was. Gaethje versus Paddy for his next title shot. You nearly had a finish. Maybe you could have pushed a little bit more after that, but Bilal shot so many times because it was a 3-rounder. Gaethje versus Paddy for the next title shot. Yes, that would be good. I might be a hot take, but I think Max might beat Arman. Shut up, man. You get taken down. Same card. Gaethje Pimlet. Bilal's proof is why Abduls need to claim White Cliff Russian Muslims. Thank you for the £5. And Jesus. People forget, man, Arman's white and Christian. All right, thank you. This is just non-stop spamming. Impression of Hamzat waking up next to Arman. But I got to burn in hell. Paramount, we bring you Midget Mayhem as Punch Him 1 versus Wrestling 1. Who shall prevail? I think what makes Arman good is that he's short and stocky, and I think Ilya would beat him because of it. Dan is the current generation Donald Cerrone. We need a new age Musasi like him, but more. Yeah. There you go. Jesus, you guys are spamming bullshit in chat right now. Is Inbreeding the best base for not having a mustache? It is. Pseudo is still... Said Ian still doesn't deserve a shot. Pseudo can shut the fuck up. Thank you for the 2. Yeah, of course he's going the anti-Ilya route. They just have to do that for views, dude. Okoye and Jelly have no potential like viewership. They have no personality. They can't make anyone laugh. So they got to salvage any viewership that gets rejected by elsewhere. DJ, but I have to platform Piggy and this gives you power over me? Piggy producers, do you feel in charge? Way to stand your base. I'm going fishing with Bryce. Do you still think Ilya beats Arman? Thank you for the 2. I think Ilya could lose to Arman, no? But I'd have to go with Ilya, man. I'd have to go with Ilya just based on the power. And I think he'd do better stuff in the takedowns than Dan Hooker. I think Arman does well against tall guys. You know what I mean? That's what I think. People forget, man, Arman's Christian. Budget Gaethje versus Budget Islam. Is anyone surprised? Ilya KOs this guy in 3 rounds. 0 aura on Arman. Ilya ends him and joins DC, defending 2 belts. There you go. Thank you for the 5. Did he really grab the glove when he need him in the face? That's fucking bullshit. What's next for Paddy then? Gaethje. Pimlet versus Gaethje next, for sure. Thank you, Tobias Sion. Layla gonna peg Ian to celebrate. Who you got? JDM versus Ian Gary? JDM. Thank you for the 2. They all cheat, bro. Yeah, glove grab. I don't know if that's what people were saying in chat. Pulled him in. Damn. You do an impression of MMA Guru getting the Mighty Guru show cancelled? You're all inbred. Go cry at a border. That's literally all it took. They're literally that big of victims in the world. They're like literally the new Karens of the world. White women need to stop getting shit for being called a Karen. We got some new Karens on the block. Impression of John Jones hating on Marab's big Georgian balls. I don't hate them, I love them. Pakistanis claiming anyone they can. Yeah, they have nothing. Arman father looks like Big Tony from The Simpsons. True. Yeah, he does. Jesus Christ. Yeah, people were getting permed. But there you go. That was a crazy fucking situation, dude. Crazy fight. I thought he got interesting on the feet early in round 2, you know. Dan Hooker still gave him some problems, but if those jump into guillotines is your takedown defense, Arman's got some of the best Gator rolls in the game if you can't lock up the body. What do you think of Gary's performance? It looked good. I think he gets a title shot. UFC picks 1. Here's your share. Thank you, MMA Guru. No problem. Thank you for the 5 Australian dollars. Nigerian. Yeah, but there's no Nigerian or black fighters that are good right now. So you got to go somewhere else with the bandwagoning. People forget, man, Arman went to a split decision with Olives. You think Tapiria can wrestle with Arman? Yeah, I think he'd do better stuffing him. Yeah, short and stocky definitely would work better. I don't want to watch UFC. It's fucking clash and poke. Yeah, it's head clashes and pokes. Are you going to watch the boxing? No, I'm not staying out to watch Devin fucking Haney. 1-800 plus on parlays today. Let's go, Tigeru. Thank you for the 2. I just woke up. What fight's worth rewatching today? Not really any of them, to be honest with you. There was no real wars. Bilal Gary was probably the most fun fight on the card, but there's loads of KOs to rewatch. Gary not dangerous enough at all. Just give that Ian. It doesn't matter if they can't beat them. You got to give the title shots to people that deserve it. Fucking hell. Impression of Ian Gary watching Islam Makhachev proposing to his cousin. I'd hate this if one of my people did it, but with him, he's so different, I have to accept it. We still on for tomorrow. I doubt Josh will show up. There's no spoons at 5. Shut up. I'm not Guru. I'm not half black. Fuck that. No, I'm joking. My arms and hands are black. Give me a wallet. Thank God Bilal isn't Tom Aspinall. Yes, true. Headbutt closes Dan's eye. Arman sucks. Ilya kills. Easiest card for picks ever. Yeah, if you did bad on picks here. I mean, Dalby got a robbery, right? Dalby should have lost, in my opinion, but there you go. That was pretty easy. Dan was not ready for Arman at all. Yeah. You're just not going to be... It's the age of the tough guy is just not going to be the thing. You got to be training from birth, you know. You got to have some like background in wrestling to compete. I didn't think Dalby won it. People forget, man, Armenia is the first country to adopt Christianity with a capital Yerevan being older than Rome. Thank you for the 1 month of membership. Thanks for the picks, Guru. Got Arman by 2nd round finish. If only Gary would have got the KO. Thank you for the $5. John Cox, 5815. Appreciate you, man. You got Tagir wrong? No, I picked Horiguchi to beat him. I didn't get that wrong at all. Fucking hell, you fucking inbred horde. Stop spamming in my chat, for fuck's sake. What the fuck are you doing? I thought Ian won, but not 30-27. Bad take. Bilal could have won the 2nd. I agree. They weren't really giving any credit to what Bilal was doing. I think he could have won the 2nd, for sure. Mods, hello. Time him out. Impression of Ian trying to get Bilal to move to Ireland. We need more of you. We need to see how high we can get the rape rate to go. Impression of Dan and Kaikara France doing the hacker. I don't know. Who should Shav fight? Ian Gary can't fight for. Thank you for the 2. Bro, I lost my voice cheering for Kyoji so hard. I know, I was so amped for Kyoji beating him up. I've been cheering for him. Picked him to win as well. I'm glad he won. Why is Umar trending? We want Umar next. There's like a mass... Umar chokes Hasbullah. We want Umar next. Everyone's calling out Umar. Why is Umar trending? What the fuck did he fucking do to trend, man? Stop glazing inbreds. What the fuck is wrong with him? Ilya versus Arman at February 2026. Yeah. People forget, man. All right. Yeah, I know. Trouble on the feet with 10 significant strikes. Hooker got fucked on the feet in the ground. Thank you for the 5. No, like as in he wasn't getting as demolished on the feet as I thought he would be, you know? Like his front kicks were going well. Landed a couple decent shots. But then once on the ground, it was different. Hatim, he's not your guy. Thank you for the 2. You have no fighter, Hatim. I want you to know that, okay? You're not Dagestani like them. You have no representation in any combat sport at all. Dylan Dennis sucks. Thank you for the $2, D-Rop City. Jesus. Let's go, Arman, Christian Warrior, our prophet's God, not sicko. All right, thank you for the 5. Jesus. Yeah, I can't read that one, dude. This is like UK shit. Too risky. Tung Tung Sahur versus Bambadino Crocodilo. I think Tung 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 Sahur would win that one. Yeah, the Bible has a lot of it as well. Yeah, just call out current day adults marrying children. You don't have to go back to the fucking dawn of time. Dan for sure. Arman Tsarukyan just showed Islam Makhachev how to fucking ground and pound and finish. Constantly looking to damage or advance positions. Not easily could have just camped in guard on top for 5 rounds. But isn't a fucking boring piece of shit. It'd be 60-40 at least, right? Between Arman and Ilya. For Ian Gary versus Liam Spate. I don't know who that is. Stop making me say it. Impression of Ian Gary's wife's boyfriend congratulating him. Hey, well done, bud. Thank you. Can I watch later? No watching for you, but you can like hear it through the wall or something. Oh, wow. You guys are spoiling me so much. Holy moly. Thank you so much. Cringe agnostic bum in hell, bud. Benavides. Hey, Guru, you look like my dick. Hey, Guru, you look like my dick. I am huge, but your dick isn't. So we have a conundrum here. There's a juxtaposition. Was the first nation to adopt Christianity. Stop spreading this. I didn't. What the fuck are you crying about? Thank you for the $5. The fuck? I know they're Christian. Thanks for the play-by-play. Cruz would be a great interview. God, you lot of victims, innit? The Caucus guys love a cry session. Fucking hell, man. We get it, dude. Quit crying about bullshit. Thanks for the play-by-play. Cruz would be a great interview. Maybe DJ can get you one last hookup to promote his new podcast. Guru went to Africa. I know you're not really racist. Well, I went there just to, like, glow. I went there on a full stomach and just wandered around, like, flexing on everyone, basically. I was, like, eating something and, like, leaving a quarter of it in the packet and chucking it in the bin. And then just walking around like that. That was kind of my thing. So, you know.